We're here with Brave softball head coach Brittany Bennett after a doubleheader sweep of Fayetteville State. And Coach, let's start with your starting pitchers, Mallory and Regan Larson, both with two really nice performances today. What can you say about them in the circle to start for you guys?
Amazingly enough, a little time off never hurt anybody. I think Mallory, we've learned that she just does better when she has a little bit more rest, and we've only learned that through unfortunate circumstance. So, Reagan's had, she started off a little rocky at the beginning of February. I think she really had to grow into what kind of competition we were going to play, and then we hit Peach Belt, and it was just rough. But both those kids have recovered so nicely, and I'm really actually proud of the commanding the zone. I thought they commanded the zone really well today, and that's something, if you feel like you know the zone, you know what they're going to call, which having the umpires that we understand helps too. But I just think both of them came out ready to do their job. We didn't play very good defense for Mallory, but she still found a way to grind through that, and I'm really proud of both of them.
In Game 1, you guys had a large offensive outburst, the same early in Game 2. What did you think about the bats today? You mentioned kind of the time off for you guys and being able to just kind of get through a couple wins here. Probably a big part of that is what you guys are able to do at the plate.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy with today. It's a little bit harder when we step out of Peach Belt play. The pitching is quite different than what we're used to, and I think we sometimes evaluate how we feel about our swings off of pitching that we see that's not conference pitching. And I tell the girls all the time, don't get frustrated with what's happening. It's a little bit harder to hit when the pace is a little bit different, but just try to stay in, hit early, and try to hit something up the middle. And if you're a little too early, you're to the left, and you're a little too late, you're to the right. But we really came out aggressively today, and I thought that was really good for not seeing live pitching for almost a week. A
couple more individual performances for you guys. Rendy Wetherington did a great job getting on base at the top of the order, kind of any way she could, whether that was taking walks or being hit by pitch. What did you think about Rendy's ability to lead off for you guys?
Well, Rendy's just hard to get out. Even when she hits the ball, she's so fast. She beats almost every throw out. She's just a tough out. I think her on-base percentage is 500 or close to 500, if not even above that. And, she's just the right person for our leadoff position. I think she owns it really well. And I think even when she struggles first time up and she kind of passes information really well, I really love that kid in the leadoff spot. I think she's held it down really well. And I'm just really excited about how she feels about herself, because she was struggling early on too. And that's a kid that's really come around. And I really think feels comfortable in the box, and that's all we can ask for.
Another player that Alex and I were talking about was Caitlyn Norton during the game, and the fact that kind of the second half of Game 1, it looked like it was sort of a preview next year without some of those seniors, and Norton playing third base with some huge defensive efforts. Do you see her on a smaller scale kind of becoming that player that can sort of fill the shoes of Jamie Johnson to the best of her ability?
Well, I'm going to say this until I die. I don't think you ever replace All-Americans, but I think Nort is very close to it. I mean, that kid just gets on base. She just puts the ball in play. She very hardly strikes out. It's unfortunate that for a long time that she was sitting behind Jamie, so we just put her all over the rest of the field and said, hey, go play here, go play there, because her bat needs to be in the lineup. So yeah, I think Nort holds her own at third. I think she's very, very solid at third. I think she does a good job. I don't think if Jamie's in the game or Nort's in the game that we have any issues at third base. So I really see a bright future for her. I'm really excited about how much she's grown a lot this year. So much. It's actually kind of strange how much she's grown versus her freshman year, and I'm real proud of her. And I think she's given us doing a good job at the plate and producing some runs from us offensively.
And the last thing to leave you with, a couple 6-game winning streaks now for you guys on the year, and you continue into PBC play this weekend. What's the message to the team moving forward?
Well, I think we just need to put our heads down. After today, we won 2 games, and our kids are talking about practice. That's what they're talking about. They didn't talk about the sweep. They didn't talk about anything else other than let's get to practice tomorrow and try to figure out some kinks and get those out so that we can get ready for Friday. I think Peach Belt is always fun. Every out's important. Every team is important. We started off really rough, but we've really found ourselves lately. So I'm just really excited about inviting Georgia Southwestern into our field and just seeing what we do with it.
All right, we're looking forward to being there with you, and we'll see you on Friday.
Hey, thanks for everything you guys do too.